Hello children, welcome to the online classes of computer science. So today in this video we are going to study about the naming rules of our variable. So what are variables, children? As we have discussed in our earlier videos, that variables are the named memory location, means these are the places where we are going to store our values, the values which we are going to use in our future, that is whenever we want to use them in our program. So basically we need to save them before using them. So to save them we name the memory location, and that memory location we use it with a variable name. Okay, so what are the rules to name a variable? Let's have a look. So first is your variable can have alphabets. Okay, in our previous programs we have done that also, where we have use int age. So age, age, that age was your variable name. So yes, it was composed of alphabets, so we can use alphabets. Then there are digits. We can also use digits while naming our variables. In that also there is one criteria, we will discuss it afterwards now. And then there is underscore. Okay, so basically when we say underscore, which means this sign. Okay, so this is known as underscore. We can use this as well. And then there is a dollar sign, this character. We can use this character also. And your variable can be of any length. Okay, that we will also discuss when we will come to the programming part. Now second rule is it should not be a keyword. Okay children, now what are keywords? Keywords are the reserved words. Okay, their purpose to the compiler is already known. Our keywords when we talk about C++ is your main, void, clr, scr, then get ch, cout, cin. All these are your keywords, which means their purpose is already known to a compiler, and we cannot use these words as our variable names. Okay, so this is your second rule. Now let's talk about the third rule. Now as I've just said that in digits also there is one criteria. So this is basically the criteria, that they should not begin with a digit. Okay, if you are using a digit for your variable name, then it should not begin with a digit. Your variable name should not begin with a digit. Now comes the fourth point. C++ is a case sensitive language, that is uppercase and lowercase letters are treated differently. Okay, this we will also just see. Okay, there then we come to this. Okay, now here I have discussed some of the legal variable names that we can use. Okay, now children, as you can see in the last point I have said that C++ is a case sensitive language, means uppercase and lowercase letters are treated differently. Now here as you can see my name, okay, this can be a variable name. I can use it as a variable name, and you can see here M is capital and N is capital. Fine. Now second one is my name again, and you can see the spelling is same, but the writing this is different. Now everything I have written over here is in small letter. Okay, but C++ is going to treat them differently, because lowercase and uppercase are both treated differently. And now when we talk about the third one, now this one is whole in capital letters. As you can just see, spelling is same of all these three names. Okay, all these three variable names, the spelling is same, but this writing concept is different. It's all in capital, it's all in small, and it's a combination of both. So but C++ is going to take them differently. Now we can use variable x also. Okay, and then most of the time we are going to use this a, b and c variable, and just like that we can also use x. Then there is capital I, we can also use that. And now just now we have discussed in the very first point that underscores can be used. So here I have written underscore my var, means my variable. I can write it as underscore my name also over here. And then suppose just now I have said it can be of any length. Now as you want to join them together, so you can use underscore. Okay children, you must have seen this thing in your email also, where if you want to join a long name, so you put underscore in between that. So that way is also correct. Now let's discuss about some illegal variable names. As you can see, my name I have written over here. Okay, I cannot use this. Why? Because it contains a space. A space should not be there between the variable name. Between a single variable name, a space should not be there. Then the second one is 9 hours. It's begin with a digit. Just now we have discussed that it cannot begin with a digit. Okay. Supposingly children, suppose if I want to write over here, suppose I write my name 6. This is considered to be a legal name. Okay, this is considered to be a legal name, but it cannot begin with the digit. Okay, and then the third is CLR SCR. Just now I've told you that keywords cannot be used as a naming variable name, so we cannot use it because CLR SCR is a keyword. We use it for different purpose. We use it to clear the screen, so we cannot use it to name our variables. Okay, and then A plus B minus C. Then there's this criteria that plus sign and hyphens are not legal. We cannot use them. If you want to join them, we can use underscore instead. Fine. Then there are more. Then there is one, this O apostrophe M. Apostrophe is not a legal variable. Okay, character, it's not a legal character. Then and, then this ampersand sign, and then not. Ampersand is also not a legal character. We cannot use them. Fine. So these were the some of the points.